Good evening, friends. My name is Anjani Jha, and today we are going to discuss Vedic period, right? Vedic period. As we all know, that Vedic period, that Vedic period starts from 1500 BC and it goes to 1500 BC and it goes to 600 or 500 BC, right? 500 BC, right? This is the time period of Vedic period. Vedic period, right? This is the general, you know, the timeline of Vedic period. But historians have divided it into two parts. The first part is Rig Vedic period, Rig Vedic period, and second one is later Vedic period, later Vedic period, right? This starts from 1500 BC to approx 1000 BC, and this starts from 1000 BC to 6 or 500 BC, right? 500 BC. This is the time period, this is the timeline, right? The question arises, why historians have why divided the period into two groups? Period into two groups. Two groups. Two groups. What is the reason behind this? There must be certain reason, right? This is the matter of concern. But we will discuss it after some time. Right? Vedic period. If we see the sources of what is the source? What is the source of Rig Vedic period and what are the sources of later Vedic period? We all know that this period has been named on Vedas. The Vedas will be the source of this period. But interestingly, only only Rig Ved is the Rig Veda is the source of Rig Vedic period. This is a very interesting fact. But the source of later Vedic period are more than the Rig Vedic period, more than the Rig Veda. Like what? Like Samved, Yajurved, Atharvved, Atharvved, plus what? Plus Brahmanas, many Brahmanas. What are Brahmanas? We will discuss it. You need not to be panic, right? Then what? Aranyakas, Aranyakas, Aranyakas. Then what? Upanishads, right? These all are the sources of later Vedic period, right? The first point is what is the timeline of Vedic period, then why it had been divided into two parts we will discuss after some time. But this is the timeline: 1500 BC to 1000 BC, and then 1000 BC to 500 BC. Moving ahead, we have seen what are the sources of Rig Veda, and we came across that there is only one source, and that is Rig Veda, right? But there are numbers of sources. There are number of sources to the period of later Vedic period. That is what? Sam Ved, Yajur Ved, Athar Ved, and other than Vedas, there are certain, Brahmanas. What are Brahmanas? We will discuss later. Aranyakas and Upanishads,